Did you know that whenever you do a resin print, you actually have to wash and cure it? Well, that's where this thing comes in. Hey, what's up, everyone? GameDad here, and I am actually super new to resin printing versus doing traditional like filament printing. And one of the things that I ran into whenever I was doing my unboxing and review of the Monoprice MP Mini Select was that I didn't have a proper way to cure any of the things that I was printing, and I didn't have a proper way to actually wash those things. So if you don't know, whenever you do a resin print, it comes out and it's kind of malleable still because it hasn't been cured yet. So since it is a resin, it actually needs to cure and harden. But the issue is you need to either set it in direct sort of like UV light, like, setting it in the sun or something like that, or you need something like this right here. Now, one of the other things you need to do before you let it cure is you actually have to wash it and give it kind of an alcohol bath. Now, in that video, I just used some 99.9% isopropyl alcohol, and I just used a little piece of Tupperware and kind of like swashed it around and stuff, and that cleaned it, I guess. But I wanted a better way of being able to do this and a safer way because even when you have finished doing your print, resin is still a very toxic substance to get on your skin or to be breathing in. So I went online and I found the Anycubic Wash and Cure 2.0. Now, as you can see, this has a yellow shell around it, and the reason for that yellow shell is because it actually blocks the UV light. So that is part of the curing process. Now, this thing is nice because it is a 2-in-1. It does washing for you. I think it uses kind of like a sonic cleaner sort of thing. And then it also cures the actual print for you. That way it's good to go. Now, earlier today, I went ahead and ran another print. It is still just sitting on my Mini Select. So I am going to get some gloves on and I want to actually wash it and cure it using this and see how that process goes. But before we dive in and do that, I want to go ahead and unbox the rest of this. So we have, this nice yellow shell that's on here. I'm just going to get that out of my way really quick. Then right here, we have a nice big box. This is the base for it. I'm assuming these are the UV lights right here. They feel kind of like little buttons. And then it's got a little gear down here because from what I understand is it will actually sit there and rotate everything for you so it gets an even cure all the way around. It has a couple different settings on here. You have wash, you have cure, you got a little dial. Not sure what that does yet, but I'm sure I'm going to find out. And then you just got your power on the back. Now, let's go ahead and take all of this out. So we undo, it's just like a Tupperware lid right here. Keep in a cool, dry, ventilated place. Keep away from fire. Keep it sealed. And for more information, refer to ethyl alcohol hazard. Okay then. So inside of here, we have some foam and a box. Let's see what's in this box. Now, I will say this was not sent to me or anything like that for review. I went ahead and picked it up myself because I needed a way to wash and cure the resin prints. And I talked to the folks over at Monoprice. They unfortunately didn't have a device for this. So I just went around online, found one. I believe I got this one on Amazon. So I will go ahead and leave an affiliate link down below in case you want to pick up one of these. It was super cheap, relatively speaking. All right, so on the little power adapter right here, it's got just a little like slide-in plug, kind of clips into place. There we go. Looks like it could be universal. I obviously have the North American power version on there. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. We have the user manual, Wash and Cure 2.0. I would assume it's pretty straightforward. Comes with a QR code for extra safety instructions. It tells me what some of these other things are. So let's see. Let's get the rest of this out and find out. We have more foam. Then we have this thing right here. Nice handy little basket. And what is it calling this basket right here? This is the stainless steel washing basket. Cool. Stainless steel washing basket. What is this thing? This is a reflector. So you can probably all see that. It's got a different color on each side. Don't know what that's for yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Then what do we got down here? There's even more foam in here. And it looks like there is some sort of little like turbine in this thing. That's interesting. Does it come off? Nope. So this thing has a little spinny turbine way down in there. And I'm wondering actually, I wonder if this is actually magnetic, that little thing that I showed you guys. Oh, it is magnetic. So, let me show you this. I'm going to get this spinning, and then if I touch this to it, it just goes right into place. So that's cool. It uses a magnet to actually get that little fan spinning in there. And I'm assuming that's so it circulates the water and it washes it thoroughly. Okay, what else does this have? We don't need that box anymore. It apparently comes with a toolkit. Oh, we do have another box here. There's a little box that this came with. So it has another metal piece here, and this is another washing rack. Okay. Then what else we got in here? We have some sort of plastic disc thing. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the curing table. Oh, okay. So this right here, along with that magnet piece that spins, it looks like this. Yeah, this will sit down right on top of it. That way you can put your resin print on here, and it'll rotate around. So we have that. And what else do we got in here? We have parts. So we have some Allen wrenches, and we have a stainless steel bearing. I'm assuming that's just to replace stuff if it breaks. But okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to get this all set up to actually rinse the print that I did. I did a little like resin pig thing. It's one of the built-in things on the MP Mini Select. So we're going to go ahead and get that in there. I will show you some footage of this thing washing it, and then I will show you some footage of it curing it. And I will give you my thoughts at the end of the video on how simple I thought this process was, and if it's something that seems fairly easy to do. All right, so I have it in a nice alcohol and water bath, and what was really cool about the trays for this, depending on the height, you have this little tray right here, or you have the entire wire basket that has a tray like this on top, and what that allows you to do is actually take the entire print head off and just rest it in there. So this line that you see right here, that is actually the print head from the Mini Select. And now I have it set for a nice 10-minute wash. All you do is hit the button and off it goes. So we just push this. You hear it starting to go. That little spin wheel on the inside is starting to agitate all the fluid. And I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it's creating kind of like a little cyclone in there. So I am going to let this run for the next few minutes. And I will just put this piece of footage on a time lapse so you don't have to sit and watch a 10-minute video of water moving, and then we will start the curing process. Alright, so now that the cleaning is done, we're going to go ahead and switch this over to the curing side, and I will show you all footage of doing a 2-minute cure on this. And from what I read in the instruction manual for this, the little user guide, it says that for the size of print that I did, a 2-minute cure time should be all that this thing needs. Alright, so here I have the 2 freshly washed little piggies, and I have them on the curing plate. I added the little reflective mirror. Obviously, we have the shield on this. I set the machine to cure in 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and hit that timer and get it going. So as you can see, it is rotating it around in there. It's got the UV light going, and everything else is protected on the outside of it. It's not getting any kind of extra light in or out, so that's awesome. I'm just going to time lapse this, and they should be good to go at the end of the 2 minutes. Alright, so the curing is done now. We go ahead and pop off that lid, and then right here on the build plate, and I can confirm from whenever these were put in, they were super soft. I could push them in very far. They are definitely not soft anymore, and I have 2 more of these little default piggies. And I will say with them curing in this versus the UV light, like from the sun, they didn't turn yellow. So that's pretty nice. I do have some other resin that I was sent, and this is the Rapid UV White Resin from Monoprice. So I am excited to try that out. I have a few different minis and stuff like that I want to print out. But awesome, we have two little like crystalline looking pigs here, and this thing worked exactly as advertised. Well, I gotta say, this thing worked exactly as advertised. It was super easy. I just put in some alcohol and water solution in here, and I dropped my build plate in, washed it for about 10 minutes, and then after that, I was able to throw it in, give it a nice little cure time for a couple minutes, and it worked flawlessly. It worked exactly as advertised, and I always love when a product does that. Now, the company did not send me this for review or anything like that, and all the thoughts are my own, but I will have an affiliate link for Amazon down below. That way, if you decide you want to pick one up, it also helps out the channel. Now, if you like today's video and you are interested in picking up one of these Anycubic Wash and Cure Station 2.0 things, let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell. That way you can alert every time I got a new video coming out. Also, if you like what I do here and you're interested in helping to support the channel each and every month, then please consider becoming a channel member or head on over to patreon.com/GameDadShow, where for as little as $1 a month, you get early ad-free access to all of my videos, including getting your name in the end screen of every single one of the videos I do, just like the fine folks that you see above right now. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.